Hello, I'm Richard Fulford of fishlife.co.uk and I am going to show you how to clean the open-celled foam in this OASE BioTec ScreenMatic 60,000. So I've taken the storm lid off and now I'm going to remove this blue debris collection receptacle. I'll just put that aside. Manual override here, and this brush allows one to remove deeper, more ingrained muck from the belt. So doing this regularly is beneficial. I'm now going to lift this blue flap up to that position. I'm going to lift the whole belt assembly up, and then somewhere down here I have the foam cleaning tool. And what I'm going to do is take this bung, just going to put that there for a moment, lift out this dividing plate, it's probably got a technical term. I'm going to take this bung and position the bung in the return to stop the water flowing back to the pond. Now the water level in here is now going to rise, and over here I've got the blue waste valve which will send water to waste. So the filter water level is rising, and once that's sufficiently full, that's about it, I'm going to turn off the pump and the UV. So the filter pump and the UV are now switched off, and can you see that? The valve here is closed. Now I've got my phone in the right hand, and the tool in my left hand, and I'm actually right-handed. So plunging up and down like this, and that's releasing the muck trapped by the foams. Now remember, the foams are mechanically trapping the muck, but they are also where the important filter bacteria live. So we plunge up and down on these foams, releasing the muck, and once the water is sufficiently dirty in the filter, I'm going to release the waste valve. Now the foams are reasonably clean. This is a pond that doesn't have any fish, and I come here and I do this once a month, every month. And there we have water going to waste. Now I'm going to switch the pump back on, and I'm going to repeat this a number of times until all the foams are nice and clean. They don't need to be super clean, and you know, they're being cleaned with water taken from the pond. There's no tap water involved in this. So I'm going to close the valve again. I'm allowing the filter box to fill up with pond water. Remember, I've got my bung in place down there, so that's preventing any of this water going back to the pond. Right, I'm going to stop it there. Now you can see the plates on top of each foam more clearly now. take the foam cleaning tool, plunge up and down, up and down. Now, if this is being done regularly, you won't need to remove the foams. But if this is neglected, after a period of time, and depending on the situation of the pond and the number of fish present and so on, one would actually have to remove these foams manually and clean them manually. But if this is being done regularly, see the colour of the water? It's gone sort of coffee colour. But if this is being done regularly, then there shouldn't be any need to remove the foams. Now I'm going to repeat this a number of times. So I've opened the waste valve, it's draining. And I'm going to go through all of these foams, clean them thoroughly. You've got 3 different densities here. You've got coarse, medium and fine foam, and I expect I'll probably do this about 10 times. Okay, this is Richard Fulford of fishlife.co.uk. Go to my website, check me out. You can also listen to me on BBC Surrey Radio 104 and 104.6 FM. I'm a regular contributor, in fact I'm on later, and I answer questions about garden ponds live on air. So tune in, get wet and get mucky.